and thanks for joining us from our studios in Israel. I'm Emmanuel Kadosh here with ILTV's Morning Briefing.
3 Palestinians from the West Bank have been sentenced to jail for plotting to carry out an attack in the Israeli city of Afula. The 3 were convicted of illegally entering Israel, obstruction of justice, as well as carrying a knife, and were later sentenced at Nazareth District Court. 2 out of the 3 terrorists are minors and have been sentenced to 2 years and 3 months in jail. The adult has received a 2.5-year sentence. The 3 were plotting to carry out a stabbing attack last year at the start of the most recent wave of Palestinian terror, which began roughly a year ago. Since the start of the wave, at least 34 Israelis have been killed and over 200 Palestinians have lost their lives, the majority while carrying out attacks. Have you ever seen one of the kiosks in the mall selling Israeli Dead Sea product? Well, it may be time to simply take a trip to Israel and experience the Dead Sea for yourself. On Thursday morning, an Israeli American was sentenced to jail for 6.5 years for illegally employing Israelis to sell Dead Sea products at his kiosks. Omer Gul, 36, owns several kiosks in the mall in 7 different states across the country. On July 6, Gul pleaded guilty to conspiracy to launder money and conspiracy to defraud the United States. The kiosks were operating under the names of Premier Skincare, Oro Gold, and Secret Spa. Gul began hiring Israeli nationals holding tourist visas back in 2011, which is a clear violation of U.S. immigration law, and has since employed over 340 Israelis. The Israel businessman's company has reportedly earned $14 million since. On Sunday, the Ministerial Committee for Legislation approved a bill that forces Israeli internet providers to censor any pornography. The move aims to crack down on the underage access to adult content online. According to the terms of the bill, any user that wishes to ignore the censorship in order to access pornography must notify their service providers. After receiving the committee's unanimous vote, the bill is now headed to the Knesset to start the legislative approval process. Israeli internet service providers are required to provide content filtering systems, which are free of charge at the request of the customers. Yet legislators claim that most parents remain in the dark regarding this option. For nearly a decade, lawmakers have been trying to prevent children from watching pornography online, but all previous bills have failed. The Knesset opens its winter session on Monday afternoon after a 3-month break, with disputes within the coalition and a budget deadline looming over the coming months. Heated disagreements is expected on issues including human rights and freedom of expression, the relationship between religion and state, and a worsening of already fragile relations between Arab and Jewish legislators. 2 specific issues have been on the minds of the politicians: the pending demolition order against the illegal settlement of Amona and the controversial new Israeli Broadcasting Corporation. The deadline for the High Court's ordered demolition of Amona is scheduled for December 25th. And with the beginning of the new Knesset session, the countdown also begins for the government approval of the 2-year state budget by the end of the year.
That's all for now. I'm Emmanuel Kadosh, and see you later with our main daily broadcast from Israel at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.